I felt I was a bad person. Nobody would accept me, my family or my friends. And I felt like there was no way coming back from that.
It was a moment that I was having no hope. It was a moment that I was having no faith.
I think it's hard for everybody, but to be a single mom and to be formerly incarcerated, it was really hard the first day.
We send too many people to prison for far too long. The U.S. leads the world in incarceration. We have maybe 5% of the world's population. We have 25% of the world's prison and jail cells.
We have come to rely on prisons. It's really the first solution to criminal justice issues and even social issues.
Your date of birth? 9/22. How tall are you?
We put billions into the punishment side of our criminal justice system, but we fall far short in really helping people reform. People have real difficulties in making the transition from prison to the community.
There are people with histories of addiction, limited work histories, but in fact, they can take responsibility for what's happened, make amends for the harm that they've caused, and then come back and be part of a community.
My name is Miguel de Jesus. I live in the Bronx. I was a drug addict for 27 years. It was like, I said, I don't care. I don't gonna live no more. The judge gave me a real low sentence, 2 to 4, and he told me, I'm gonna be sure that you don't use no more. I'm gonna send you to this program. When I get to this place, everything changed.
It's one of our fundamental beliefs at Osborne that everybody has the capacity to change. There's this mindset and this attitude which says, you know, once a con, always a con. We honor the humanity of people who have been in conflict with the law.
I'm Judy Malloy. My biggest fear when I was about to be released was being rejected as a person. I didn't want people to look at me as what I'd done. Just look at me from where I'm at now. It was just gonna be me and my kids now. Yes. While I was incarcerated and away from them, I was very angry. The loneliness, not being a part of their lives every day. It was really hard. I met Nadia when I was at Bayview Correctional Facility. We did counseling, and she told me about other programs that will help me be more a part of their lives when I get home. Is that gonna be okay?
We run a family support group for relatives who have incarcerated family members, and they always talk about how they are doing time.
It's rough. You know, I've done 17 years. As anyone here who has someone inside knows, we're doing the time right along with them. 4 parole denials and 2 appeals. I lost all faith. I lost all belief. But when you come into these rooms, it ain't over yet.
That's right.
There's still a stigma around having just, you know, anybody that's close to you being incarcerated, let alone a parent. When your parent is taken away, your whole life is changed, and it's never gonna be the same.
It's so common out there to the point where we're blinded by the fact that this is impacting a lot of people.
In some ways, everything we do is connected, and you can't really pull it apart. Building children's centers inside of prisons, parenting classes to mothers and fathers.
What type of parent do you see yourself as today?
I see myself as a parent who's trying to hold on to tradition.
I think that's imperative, to keep that family structure together.
Where'd you learn how to be a father from?
I was raised by my sister, so it's never like a male figure in my house anyways.
Right.
You see a guy come back, my kid wrote me, and it'd be 4 words on the page, this big. Dear Daddy, I miss you, I love you, and here's a green cow with some bluegrass and a brown sky. Guy goes back, puts it on his wall. For those few minutes, those few seconds, he's a father. And he discovers
that he likes that.
When we're talking about individuals that are coming home from prison, they want to feel a part of things. They want to feel a part of society. They want to get on with life. They want to move on from their experience.
My name is Kevin Muniz. When I was released, I already knew in my mind I needed work. The reality of it is, you will never find work as easy as you would if you didn't have a record. And that's where Osborne falls into play. What I do now for a living is custodial work, or anything dealing with cleaning. I supervise 40 men. When I work, I think, Osborne gave me this chance. I'm not gonna screw up. And that's pretty much what Osborne does. They give us that opportunity, and my guys are, including myself, are absolutely indebted to them.
People change their lives day after day. I mean, we don't make them change, but we're giving them the resources that help them to change their life. They just take it on.
I found that they let me figure out what my problem was. They let me decide how to fix that problem. And they let me come up with a plan to use on the outside that I came up with. So I know it's mine, and I know it's real to me.
Why am I bringing that up?
So we don't get stuck with our old habits.
Uh-huh. Anybody want to add to that?
My name is Raul Alicea. I'm 24 years old.
And if we don't grow, we don't change.
I was selling crack cocaine. I was arrested, incarcerated for 2 weeks, and I was sent to this program, which I thank God for, and it just turned my whole life around. As I was arrested, I thought I was done. I know I'm gonna go to prison. Thankful to God, I do an outpatient program here at Osborne for 12 months, which has been very helpful to me. I was a pretty good kid, but my father died of HIV when I was 7. And my mother had the same thing. She contracted it from him, and she died when I was 13 years old. I think that kind of had an effect on me as I was growing. I used to hang out every day, smoke weed, drink. Now, I haven't smoked in a year, which is great. There's no reason why I should start again. Osborne helped me see what's outside. I cherish that, and I return the respect.
The impact that Osborne makes in the lives of the children and families it services spreads to the communities that they live in. There's less violence, there's more respect. Osborne kind of stands at the forefront, I believe, to affirming the potential of human beings.
And when I get this one from the Osborne Association, I say, wow, that you could give me $1 million and I don't sell it to you. Because to achieve all this, you need courage.
Whatever I can do to be a part of Osborne is what I will continue to do, because they reach so many different people on so many different levels. Osborne is my family.